Okay, welcome back to Football Kings. I'm Kingsley and I'm with my brother Andrew. And if you're new to Football Kings is a podcast where me and my brother talk about football from different competitions and different leagues. It's Premier League match week 22. And if you've been following the podcast, or if you're following Premier League in general, you know that things are always hitting up at the top, especially this
Yeah,
season. It's
yeah,
tougher than ever with no room for error. And this game or speaking specifically about the Liverpool game, like Liverpool versus Chelsea, Chelsea coming back to Anfield, is one game where if Liverpool had dropped points, could have I guess affected their title race or
yeah.
being
Push for the title. Yeah,
able push for the title exactly because dropping points gives because Man City has a game in hand. Dropping points gives Man City a chance to come on top, right? Because with that game in hand, if they close that gap, they are really kind of
yeah,
like 2 points apart, right? So
yeah,
it gives them that chance to be like a point ahead, right? So that's how important this game was. And
yeah,
so the first game of the season was Chelsea Liverpool. We went to Stamford Bridge. It was a tough game, right? I
yeah,
remember everybody said things online like Enzo Fernandez cooked Liverpool and we were nowhere near the park and they played us and we barely struggled and everything, which I agree we struggled, right? And Chelsea fans, including my brother, said when Nkuku comes back, when we get people back, there's going to be people are going to see what we're going to do in this league. But one thing I know that you've been saying on the podcast for sure is that you don't think Pochettino knows how to use these players. You don't think Pochettino is a good
no,
coach, right?
no, he
And
doesn't.
and
Yeah,
this clearly showed in this
yeah,
game, Chelsea
yeah.
losing 4-1. What do you think about this game?
First of all, my initial reaction is he didn't set them
Mm-hmm.
up properly,
Mm-hmm.
right? He didn't set
Yeah.
them up properly. I don't know. I think Bruja is he's up for transfer deadline and all of
Yeah.
that. He's up for sale. But I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like there was no points man. There was nothing. Okay, if even though you are using Kopama as a points man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Set them up properly. There are several times in the game, even before Liverpool scored, I saw
Yeah.
Madueke walking.
Mm.
He was walking. Practically, he was walking. They're attacking your team on your side. This guy is walking back. As a manager, you should be screaming, right? And that shows the
Mm-hmm.
attitude he has. Generally, is
Yeah.
the first person I'm picking out. Poor
Yeah.
attitude, terrible.
Yeah.
Now,
No mentalism.
Kopama in the 10 was
Mm-hmm.
non-existent. Non-existent. It was
But they had a plan
non-existent.
for him, though. They had a plan for him. Didn't you see what was going on?
This
They
is this
never
is his
allowed him turn.
the poorest game he's had wearing the Chelsea jersey this season. Why I
Yeah.
say his poorest game, he was part of the people that broke down the counter attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had he been someone like Enzo Fernandez was in the position he was during those
Yeah.
counter attacks, or even Palmer, he would have released Sterling, and you guys would have considered. So
Mm.
looking at the game from Conor Gallagher was hindering Chelsea from having that counter attack. Before you know it, he gets the ball, he passes back. Caicedo
Mm.
doesn't give you anything going forward. He doesn't pass forward. Anybody you give Caicedo comes back to Thiago Silva,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right? That's by default. But
Yeah.
Conor
Mm-hmm.
Gallagher as the 10.
Yeah.
You saw sometimes that when they remove Conor Gallagher and they brought in Palmer
Yeah.
as a 10. Okay, Palmer was even on the wings,
Mm.
right? But even before that, it seems like he was because they brought in you had Sterling, you had Nkunku, you had
Are you talking about the second half?
the second half. You
Yeah.
understand? Like when Palmer found himself in those positions, he tried to maneuver and wiggle
Yeah.
through. And you
And we
saw
go through.
Enzo,
Yeah.
and you saw Enzo doing it a lot in the second half, wiggling
Yes.
through, right?
Yeah.
Which he was not doing in the first half because that was really not his role.
Yeah.
But Conor Gallagher was total breakdown. But you can't blame him, right? They had a plan for him.
Yeah.
Klopp had a plan
Yeah.
for him,
Klopp
right?
had a plan for almost all the players there.
Klopp had a plan for Conor Gallagher, shut him down. He
Yeah.
shot Enzo Fernandez down,
Yeah.
right? Caicedo was just being Caicedo.
Yeah.
But
Same
the
performance. Yeah.
main talking point I have
Mm-hmm.
is Badiashile. He was extremely horrible to
Too
watch.
poor.
And
Too
I
poor.
don't know what is wrong. He wasn't like this last season. He was one of our best
Mm.
defenders. Like even currently,
Yeah.
Cowell is far better than him. From his defensive display, Levi Cowell is far
Yeah.
better than him. We
Yeah.
complain every day about Levi Cowell in left back,
Yeah.
right? But even Badiashile in the center back was horrible.
Was he gave a
They
penalty?
walked they walked through him. He was the one that
Yeah,
gave
for
the
the first
penalty.
goal. For
He
the
was the
first
one that gave
goal.
the penalty, right?
Yes, he was the one that gave the penalty and they walked through him for
For
the
the
first
first
goal.
goal, that Jota practically
A
walked
tiny.
through him and Thiago Silva, and the Badiashile followed him to the later, like to the keeper, right? Nothing. But another thing you notice in that game,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
if you notice, look at it critically, the keeper was slow to react. The keeper was not like how do I say it now? A sweeper keeper. The starting positions were wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't coming
Because
out.
if he was live and active,
Mm-hmm.
when he saw Jota coming out, you sense
He
the
could
threat
have
and the
gotten the
danger. You
ball.
come out.
Yes. And
You come
prevent him
out and
from, yeah, because he
you
was
collect the
stumbling.
ball from his leg,
Yeah,
or
he
you
was
do something,
stumbling.
and
Mm-hmm.
that's the difference between him
That's
and
true.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
I
I
saw
agree.
I've
Yeah.
been trying to judge him all season,
Mm-hmm.
right? I've
Yeah.
used this game to judge him. Do
Yeah.
you get? Robert Sanchez doesn't, in terms of, he makes Chelsea shaky.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? In terms of sometimes he's risky. He tries
Mm-hmm.
the risky things too much, which is the problem Robert Sanchez has.
But Petrovic made so many saves in this game.
Quite all
Are you
right.
sure? Are you sure Robert
Wait,
Sanchez would have made some
which
saves?
Robert Sanchez makes?
You're sure
Yes,
he will stop some of the saves, some of
yes.
the balls that?
Go and watch the Man City game. Some of the saves that Sanchez
Wow.
made. It's
But
similar.
that's one game. Oh.
Wait, many games now Sanchez has saved Chelsea. Now I can't count it.
Mm.
I
Okay.
can't
I mean, I
count it.
don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm
Right?
asking. I don't know.
The saves that like he made are saves that
Mm-hmm.
Sanchez makes. What I expected from him, his starting position
Mm-hmm.
was wrong. As a keeper,
Mm.
you come out, be alive to the, you sense the danger. Come out.
Mm.
Do you get what? And
Yeah.
that's what Sanchez has that over him.
Yeah.
In that Jota's first goal,
Yeah.
I'm not saying Robert Sanchez is better or worse, but I know Robert
Yeah.
Sanchez will have come out
In terms of reaction, in
because
terms of reaction to
the
the ball.
ball was bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
The ball, he
Yeah.
was still trying to settle. The
He
keeper
was
was
trying to
just in
settle.
the post
Like waiting
waiting.
for if you go
They
left or right.
practically got to him, like in front of him on the goal
Yeah.
line to score, which is bad.
It's really bad.
Come out and make
It's
your.
really
If he
poor.
came out and made himself big,
Bigger, yeah.
just make
He could
yourself
have,
big.
yeah, could have helped.
Badiashile will even have a better chance of collecting that ball from him. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get? And you notice in
Yeah.
the second half, Thiago Silva was shouting at him.
Mm-hmm.
He was shouting, "Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball." He was shouting at him. The guy was just on his line. Like they
Mm.
passed the ball back. He was just on the line. You see, you run out quickly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
He wasn't alive to dangers, first of all, at
Mm.
all. Now, that's the first goal. The first goal, I won't
Yeah.
blame him, but I felt that if Allison was in that position, you saw some
Mhm.
of the goal that Chelsea almost scored, that Allison came out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Allison
like
just
the
came,
yeah.
he just came, just as a keeper, come around that
Just come on.
vicinity.
Mm.
Do you get? That
It
ball
just
was
causes
bubbling.
some confusion. Just causes
Yes,
confusion. The person doesn't know
yes,
where to place it.
yes.
Yeah.
But if is that Badiashile has to work with Jota from the start of the defense, where the
Mm.
ball is not yet sure, is bubbling
Yeah.
to where you are. He
Mm.
practically came to the keeper, did not come forward. He stood there. Do you get what I'm saying? And he dived the
Mm-hmm.
wrong way.
Yeah, he dived the wrong way. That was what I was about to say. Like you actually you actually made the
And
wrong
even
move.
even came. Are you
Yeah.
telling me that Aston Villa's goalkeeper,
Ah no, he'll clear it. He'll clear the ball. He'll
before you
clear the
even
ball.
think of scoring, he's out
Yeah,
there
he's there. He's
catching
smarter than
catching the
you.
ball, catching the ball with
He
hold
yeah.
you and your
You
leg and
hold
his
you
leg.
and the ball together. Yeah.
So
He'll
that
stop
that's the
you.
That was the number one problem. First goal.
Yeah. He was a bit naive in that one. Yeah.
Second goal,
Mm-hmm.
his positioning in the post was bad.
What was the second goal? Second goal was it from Conor
Bradley.
Bradley? Yeah, Conor Bradley.
See
But
where
but
Bradley
I mean,
see where Bradley scored from.
so are you saying you should have been further out? Is that what you mean, or you should have been a little bit?
He was too close to the side of his goal.
Oh,
You
to
know,
near post.
he ran back quickly. He tried his best. He ran back
Yeah.
quickly, but he ran too much to the pole up, as in to the left hand side of the goal, right? And he
Mm,
tried to check the right hand side, but it
mm,
was too late. As he was trying to check to see whether it was in position to adjust, Conor Bradley
mm,
already played it. Do you
mm.
get what I'm saying? At least, like he was practically beside the pole. That's why Conor
Yeah.
Bradley saw that huge space and was able to score. Cover your goal.
Oh, I
You are
see
a
what you're saying.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yes, you are a
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Cover your goal. If you come back,
Mm-hmm.
be in a position that even if the guy wants to score, it has to be he has to be extremely good, like Salah, to score from the side, your
Yeah.
left hand side, the closest side. But the side that is
Mm-hmm.
far, no matter what you dive, that ball is going to
Yeah.
somebody that can tap in. Worst case scenario.
Mm. But then again, are we not going to talk about how Chilwell was out of position for that goal? For that goal, are we going to just blame Petrovic? Because yeah, Petrovic, that goal from Conor Bradley, like most keepers might not catch it, to be honest, because he hit the ball really well into the floor,
Kingsley,
right?
before the goal,
Yeah.
watch what happened. Van Dijk, a long
Mm-hmm.
ball to Bradley. Who kept Bradley onside when others were keeping him offside? It was
No,
Badiashile.
that goal was not coming from Van Dijk. Oh. That the
The
second
ball,
goal came from
the ball was from Van Dijk to Bradley, and Bradley took the ball straight and came to score.
no, 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 no,
That
no.
was
That was the third assist. The second goal was Luis Diaz pass to Bradley, and then Bradley ran with the ball and scored. The ball from Van
and
Dijk
that's
to
what
Bradley,
okay. So
the, the ball from Van Dijk to
okay,
Bradley,
Van
Bradley
Dijk to Bradley
crossed
was the
it.
third goal. Was the
Was the
third
third
goal?
goal that Suboslai nodded
Yes,
it in.
but the second
Mm,
goal, eh? The
yeah.
second goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Badiashile kept him onside.
Yeah, 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 you're right. But Yasha kept him on side.
Yes,
No, no,
because
no,
other
no.
people.
But Yasha didn't keep him on side. He ran. He ran from Sterling, from behind Sterling.
Mm,
He ran all the way. He ran past Sterling because Chilwell moved into where Jota was. Right, Chilwell was in the midfield. Right, so
okay,
when
yes, I remember the second goal. The
yeah,
second goal
uh
was Chilwell and Jota fell on
and
each other.
Jota fell on each other. Yes, and then
No,
exactly what I was saying.
I can't really blame Chilwell for that because first
Mm,
of all, they were fouling each other. But
yeah,
Chilwell already knew the danger and was trying to go.
to get back, he was trying to get
Then
back,
Jota
but
fell on him.
on him they collided.
Yes, but why they didn't
Mhm.
cancel the goal is because initially Chilwell was fouling him. Adibin
Yes.
Chilwell did not foul him at all.
Do not touch
And
him.
Jota
Yeah.
fell on him. Jota stopped him from getting to that position. Had
Get
it
him
been
back.
Jota just fell on him, that goal would have been
Mm.
cancelled because it was a foul. But why they didn't
Yes.
cancel it is because
He pulled
initially
Jota. Yeah.
Jota he pulled Jota and Jota now
Yeah.
saw this guy was going to score, fell on
Going and
him.
I pulled him
Ye-
down too. Yeah. So
Yes.
they found each other. Yeah.
So you I can't really blame Chilwell for that, right?
Mm.
But
Yeah.
the
But
danger came from
Badiashile.
the danger actually. I remember the
Yeah.
second goal. The danger actually came from Caicedo losing the ball in the midfield.
Yes, 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 yes. You're right. Caicedo lost the ball.
Good.
Luis Diaz passed it.
Yeah,
Conor
good,
Bradley ran with the ball and then
good.
scored.
So
Hmm.
that's what we are saying,
Yeah. But yeah, the
right?
third goal, Badiashile played Conor Bradley on side.
Onside.
Mm-hmm.
And for crying out loud, this guy ran with Badiashile. Is it that you cannot get close enough? He can't
You're
run.
bigger than him, stronger
He
than
can't run,
him.
and you allowed him
You let
cross.
him cross.
Ah, and this is what I'm saying about this is what I'm saying about Pochettino.
Mm.
Why would you use and the thing that is irritating every Chelsea fan?
Playing
Why are you
Badiashile
using
as
Badiashile
a
as a
as a left
left
back
back? Are you crazy?
makes no sense.
Like it's something that is criminal because you could have brought in Gusto on the other side, which I know
Mm.
Bradley is not going anywhere.
Pass Gusto.
In fact, they
Yeah.
had to bring in Gusto because Luis Diaz was running the Sassi ragged
Was
on the other side. He was useless.
Disasi
Disasi
was
a chicken
nowhere to be
on
found.
chicken for Christmas. He doesn't have pace. He has nothing.
It was being cooked.
So I expected, you know what I expected from
Yeah.
Pochettino? One change I expected from him. I expected
Mm-hmm.
three changes, but I
Mm.
expected one change from him.
What
One
changes
person.
up?
I expected there's a
Mm-hmm.
youth team boy that Chelsea has. I've forgotten his name.
Ah, I know the boy you're talking about. The one that has so much energy. Is it that one?
Yes.
That
You
comes
should
in with
have
so much
brought
energy.
you
Yeah, I know
should
the
you should
guy.
have
I
you
can't
should
remember
have
his name.
you should have brought him in.
Mm-hmm.
Gilchrist. His name is Gilchrist.
Gilchrist, yeah, 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 yeah.
You
Yeah,
should have
you're right.
brought Gilchrist to play right back. Move
He would have
Gusto to
stopped.
the other side.
He'd have stopped that those wing
At
plays.
2-0 first half. If you brought in Gilchrist, brought in
Mm-hmm.
Badiashile was useless. Badiashile was like
Hmm.
I'm struggling to see why you even use okay, you've used him for first half. It was useless. It
Yeah,
wasn't for them to walk through him to go and score.
yeah,
It was totally useless, if you ask me.
yeah, yeah.
Bring in
I
Gusto.
come
Let
here.
Gusto play the other side. If you don't want to
Mm-hmm.
play Chiwe full, you're afraid he's going to get injury. Play
Mm-hmm.
Gilchrist on this side. Gilchrist
Mm-hmm.
is locking Luis Diaz. Nobody's going through that side. And Gusto, nobody's going through that side. That's
Mm-hmm.
prevented the third goal,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah,
prevented the third goal,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And for crying out loud, the Caicedo change was good because it was
You
about to
think he
get
should
red.
have?
It was about to get red. It's just so stupid.
But there was so much lack of discipline in the Chelsea squad. Like
They didn't
Caicedo
set
was on
them
a
up.
yellow,
They
Enzo
didn't
was on a
set them.
yellow,
They didn't
Chilwell
set
was on a
them up.
yellow, all in the
They,
first half.
and that is the thing I'm saying. Normally, normally, Conor Gallagher is always around that position
Mm-hmm.
to mop up to
Mm-hmm.
help Caicedo.
Yeah,
Do you get what he was? I don't know where he
yeah.
was. He was far up,
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything. Like your usefulness in the team is because of the legs you
Mm-hmm.
have
Yeah.
to cut out balls. You should have been in the middle to cut those balls out. Palmer
Mm-hmm.
will drift from Palmer is on top. Any ball you get
Yeah.
into Palmer, Palmer will give it to Sterling and you're off.
And you're
I'm not even a
off.
I'm not even a coach, and this is basics. He didn't set them up right. First of all, but their share should not have been in this game. Like I don't know, there's nobody to use, but second half should have been taken off.
Mm.
It should have been taken off because even the fourth goal, how did the fourth goal happen?
It was Badiashile. Badiashile it was asleep. Luis Diaz literally ran from behind him and
And
tapped
just
it.
loaded the ball.
Badiashile
Over
was
three
honestly
goals was
it was
because
all
of three goals.
Badiashile. It was
Three
all bad.
goals.
It could have even cost a fourth one with the penalty. It was just that Nunes,
So and who
Nunes
do we
being
blame?
Nunes.
Who do we blame? I blame the
Mhm.
coach because you claim that you want
Yeah.
to put height in the team. You
I
want to
don't
put
know.
height when the,
I
the
think
people you are using are useless. What's the use of the
I
height? I don't get
I
it.
think Pochettino is a very naive coach, to be honest. He's very naive, right? This is the thing. This is one thing that really shocks me about Chelsea today. You're coming to Anfield. Anfield is not an easy ground, right? This is
Yeah,
a ground where Manchester United were defending deep like a mid-table team.
yeah,
You understand? This is a ground where Arsenal almost lost, right?
yeah.
They were lucky to even leave with a draw,
The
right? This is a
drawing.
tough ground. When you're coming here, you need to prepare them. You know that Liverpool play high energy. You know
That's it.
they'll
Yeah,
they'll, they'll play. They'll really have the energy. They'll play you all through the game. So you should have that expectation. It felt like Chelsea players did not expect the high energy that Liverpool players. They were just so confused. Like, what's going on? What's going on? We get the ball,
Madeke
we're losing the ball. We got the ball, we're losing the ball.
was terrible.
He was so
He
bad.
wasn't
Madueke was
helping. He wasn't helping with the team. He wasn't
so
defending.
bad.
He
It was
wasn't
really bad.
running.
It
That was
was
the
really bad.
basics,
It
right?
was really bad.
There was no urgency from them. See
What
the
was
way Luton. I saw the way Luton played Brighton. I didn't think they even ran like Luton, just be chasing everything.
yes? It all like it just
They
felt like
just most of the time they were just standing allowing Liverpool to play.
They were too static. You get the ball, like when somebody gets the ball, they don't
Yeah.
know who to pass to. For the counter attacking. So the I guess the idea that Pochettino brought into this was we'll counter attack um Liverpool, right?
But you
And
have to
that's our
win the
chance,
ball.
right?
Win the
We
ball
have
and
to win
release
the
the
ball
ball.
and release it on time. But
Yeah.
there were opportunities that Sterling was free. Caicedo gave a bad pass. The
In
pass did not
fact,
even get to.
practically throughout the game. Throughout
The
the
pass did
game
not
that
even reach
I
Sterling.
expect that once Caicedo gets, just launch the ball over the top.
And the one time that even you scored, Nkunku finally got the ball in the box and some
That was
individual
Chukwuemeka
brilliance.
that ran the ball through the middle
Yes,
of
and that was
everybody.
some individual brilliance, and then Nkunku
So
scored.
so that's what I'm
Obviously,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. Going forward,
I
Conor
mhm,
Gallagher might not play in this team.
mm,
Because truth be told, if
mm.
Chukwuemeka is fit, we don't really need Conor Gallagher.
You think so?
Except,
But Conor Gallagher
except
is quite good defensively, though. He's a good six. You can
him
play him
and
as a
Caicedo are
six, as
the
a four.
same. They are the same.
But I would
Kingsley.
prefer I would prefer Gallagher over Caicedo, honestly.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why they are the same. When
Mm,
Conor Gallagher, if Conor Gallagher is in front of your defense, you
yeah.
give him the ball. He's passing it
Hmm.
back. The only person that can transition that ball from the back is only Fernandez.
But is it not the instruction of the coach?
No, the cap. See, you see, that's the thing that pains me because the Zebi was
Mm.
using Caicedo to transition the ball from the middle
That's what I'm saying. It's the
before he came
instructions
to
of the
Chelsea.
coach. Yeah,
When he gets the
Caicedo was
ball,
very
he
forward, though.
runs through people, and he or Levi Coe
Yes.
was threading passes through people
Caicedo can run with the ball. He runs with the ball. He was doing that at Brighton.
a lot, a
How
lot.
does he come to Chelsea and is just
Now,
like
once he gets the
clueless?
ball, he pass back to Thiago Silva, and Thiago Silva is the one doing the role of Caicedo in terms of progressing that ball, and I blame the manager.
Yes.
And the thing is that Thiago Silva slows down the game.
Too
To it,
much.
you have a chance to pass. You'll be telling Disasi move forward, telling him, what the heck are you doing? Just give pass the ball
Adjusting
and
them.
let's continue. And you, Kingsley, there's no need talking about like we can talk for 1 hour and I'll just be pissed off. I
Ah.
expected Chelsea to lose. I said
Yeah.
it in the last podcast. I expected
But you
Chelsea
didn't
to
expect
lose.
it to be this bad,
I
right?
didn't expect that they will not have a fight. They won't fight. There was no fight
Yes. It seemed
today.
like there was no fight here. The
Lose,
mentality wasn't
lose.
there.
But still, if it's that Liverpool won 3-2,
Hmm. Makes
two
sense.
one, but
Hmm.
Liverpool
Hmm.
suffered. You made them
Hmm.
suffer. Yes.
Yeah, to get the goals. Hmm.
Liverpool could have had like 8.
It could have ended in 7 goals because
If
Nunes was
Petrovic,
missing.
if Bar
Hmm.
had 4 bars, in fact, Petrovic
Hmm.
was not even near the bars he has. If you add the 2 of the bars
Miss
plus the
header,
penalty,
miss penalty, miss
it should have been
when
8.
he played his bar.
It should have been 8. That's why the people. I
Yeah,
also
four
believe.
bars.
I just believe the keeper is not good
Hmm.
enough.
So
For a
Robert
second,
Sanchez is still injured, right?
he's still injured, but he's coming back soon. Even
Okay.
Robert, the problem I have, the only thing I like with this Petrovic
Mm-hmm.
is that he doesn't do risky things,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't do
Yeah.
anything risky. The
Yeah.
back line is not scared of what he will do. Petrovic
Yeah. He
and
tries. He tries.
Sanchez is like an Igbo smoker.
You don't know. That's what I'm telling
Sanchez can
you.
just
Like,
pass to you. Two people are beside you, just give you ball.
didn't you see the mistake that Sanchez did against? Was it not
Arsenal,
a? Was it
Arsenal.
Arsenal? Arsenal.
He was
Yes.
trying to thread the ball to Modric or somebody at the back. Declan
Yes.
Rice just caught the ball and
Carried
fired
and
it back.
shot it.
So
Honestly, I
that's
feel
why.
like if he
But
had used Robert Sanchez in this game, he would have been too nervous, right? And would have cost you guys. That's actually my
but you
own
see, let
analysis.
me not tell you the difference between Robert Sanchez and Petrovic.
Mhm.
Petrovic is very safe.
Yes.
Robert, there were times that Petrovic got the ball. I expected that you release the ball immediately.
Could have done more with the ball
There are a lot of
distribution.
times there was a lot
Mhm.
of space at the back.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's one of the reasons they bought Sanchez. He does that very well, especially
Mm.
with his hand. He takes the ball. You were just standing, everybody, all the Liverpool players at the back. You launch it straight.
Throw it,
Let
yeah.
Sterling run. They are runners, but Petrovic will hold the ball. set set it on the line. His father Thiago Silva will come. You stay there. Disasi
Why were
move
you?
there.
I don't
That, you
understand
didn't
why
notice
Chelsea
that's
was
what they
trying
were
to play
doing.
out. Yeah, they were trying to play out the back. For me, high energy. That was just bad. I think this was just a
Is the
tactics.
coach.
The
The
tactics
coach
was bad.
was
I
horrible.
will blame the coach.
Yeah, and let's just round up, right?
Mm-hmm.
The person I blame, I'm not
Yeah.
blaming that I didn't expect them to win anyways, but the
Mm-hmm.
person I blame for them not having a fight is the
Yeah.
coach.
It's the
As simple
coach.
as that. Yeah, yeah,
It's the coach.
yeah,
Yeah. High energy team. You're playing out the back. Players are not doing what they're supposed to do. I mean,
yeah.
it is what it is, right? It is
How
what
did you
it
see
is. But
the Man City game?
yeah. So the Man City game, obviously,
Vincent Company is going down. There's no
uh,
point. That
that one.
is
I've been saying it. I've
it's
been
so
saying it all season.
it's so naive. So
I've been saying
naive.
it all season. I can't believe that they scored them the De Bruyne free kick that he passed to Alvarez and they just tapped it in. It's just like wow, what a training ground, goal. It was
Oh
too
god.
easy. I feel like Man City were just cruising. It was too easy.
They were cruising. Yeah.
It
And
was like a every other day.
they've done 11 unbeaten now in all competitions. I hope you know.
Who Man City?
Yes, either 11 or 8. I can't remember.
Hmm.
Unbeaten.
I mean, it's
Since
expected.
so
Right? Haaland is back
Liverpool just needs to keep winning now. Just keep
all the way
winning
through.
till
All the
the
way
end
through.
of the season. Saturday, kill Arsenal. Anybody that is in your front, kill them.
I think there's just something different about this Liverpool squad, right? That
They are
I
ready to
just have
win
to.
the league. They are ready
Yeah,
to
there's
win.
something wrong. I'm like, and this is not the squad I saw at the
Even
beginning of the
without the
season.
announcement, they are ready to win the league.
They were ready. Like we don't even need Salah. I mean, we need Salah, but it just felt like they didn't need Salah. Like
They are
who is
scoring.
Salah,
In
right?
fact, they are scoring goals without Salah.
They are
A lot
scoring
of
goals. That's
goals.
Salah. We
A
beat.
lot.
We beat Bournemouth 4-0, right? We beat Bournemouth 4-0.
Chelsea
We
scored
came here
four
Chelsea
too.
4-1, right? Could have been more. And it's the way one person I have to highlight that Conor Bradley, that boy.
Man of the
I
match.
don't know what they do in that academy, but
Trent
that same
Alexander
academy produced
Arnold.
Trent.
Trent is on the way down. Yes, because the guy can defend. I hope you know.
He defends better
Thank you.
because he
Because
put Sterling. He was
there are
holding
some
Sterling. Hmm.
if Trent was in that game, Sterling would have ran free several times into your
Bringing
box.
in
I hope you
Trent
know.
for Bradley. Bringing in Trent for Bradley, they scored. When they
Oh,
made the subs,
oh, yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah,
removed
yeah.
Bradley,
Is when
they
they
removed
yes
that's when you guys scored,
scored.
and
Yeah.
that made me know that Trent is not good defensively at all. The best thing to do now is just to make Trent a midfielder, just make him a six instead of playing Curtis Jones. Just play Trent in that position because he gives you more creative edge. With
Yes,
Bradley,
yes.
Bradley is
Mm.
so direct, runs on the ball, boom,
He learns the role properly. Yeah.
does what he needs to do, like a Kyle Walker type player.
Yeah.
Run down, cross, that's it. But speaking about Man City and like how they've bounced back, Haaland is back, Haaland came back, De Bruyne is back doing, giving his key passes as always. I think it's definitely going to be tough. This is a head-to-head
Just
Liverpool Man
play
City title race.
and it will be
Yes,
set. The second leg is it going to be played in Anfield or in
it's going to be
Etihad?
played in Anfield. They are coming to Anfield.
Ah,
Manchester City is coming to
so
Anfield.
they've lost this title.
They are coming to Anfield.
They
So
can't win
that's a
that
good
game.
thing. We went to Etihad, we drew with them. They are coming to
That is
Anfield.
when it will be settled.
That is
The
when we'll
person that
decide
wins
who is
that day
winning the
wins
league.
the league. Yeah,
Yes.
because it's going to be 2 points difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you are, God forbid, you Liverpool allows Man City win, that's the end.
That's it. That's
If
it.
Man
Unless
City
Man City
allow,
loses, if they lose any game, there's no room for error, right? If Man City should lose any game or draw any game,
but you know the thing I feel, I just feel Man City is still. I'm not convinced about them. I just have there's a
at the back of your
tiny
mind, right?
yes, there's a tiny element of doubt
Mm,
with them.
yeah,
I know they won Burnley. I expect them to win Burnley, and the games they've won,
obviously.
I
Yeah.
are easy. They are not the only tough game they've played is Tottenham in the FA
Mm,
Cup. All other
yeah.
games have been
And he ended
fairly
1-0, right? He
they
ended
have been
one
fairly
zero.
they've been fairly easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now
Mm-hmm.
they're going to start to meet the and the thing is that Liverpool are meeting the bigger teams first.
Mm,
Man City will meet them later on.
yeah.
So now there's a possibility they've met Chelsea now. Chelsea are not good enough now. But
Mm.
you see how dangerous Nkunku can be.
Nkunku is actually very dangerous. You know, you've been mentioning this, and I've been like, what does he mean? What does he mean?
You saw the goal
That
he
guy is
scored.
very dangerous.
Imagine he's been in the
Yo,
position of Jackson all
I'm like,
season.
I wish
This
we can
guy,
swap.
this
Take
guy.
Nunes, give me Nkunku. I wish we can swap. That's the
If
end.
if Nkunku was in Liverpool, Nkunku would have
That's
had
the
like
end.
25 goals now.
Yes. Yes. The balls that we've been giving Nunes, he has been missing.
He's been
Nkunku will
missing too
score
many
all of them.
chances. Too
All of
many
them.
chances.
He will score all of them.
I can't believe even the goal. The only positive from this game is the goal Nkunku scored. The way he scored it,
Yo, that was some world class. That's some world class goal.
and the person that gave him the ball, Chukwuemeka.
Hmm.
That guy is good. Anyways, we'll see how they make out because I feel
Mm.
if Nkunku stays fit,
Mm-hmm.
that why I'm saying that I'm sensing trouble for Man City because if Nkunku stays fit,
Mm.
Chukwuemeka stays fit,
Mm.
Jackson will be back. It means that we don't need Modric anymore in our
Yeah.
lives. Jackson
Mm.
will play as a winger,
Mm-hmm.
and Jackson is a thorn in everybody's
Mm.
flesh. He doesn't
Mm.
score, but he
Yeah.
will give you that
Yeah.
movement. You now
He
have
runs. Yeah.
Kopama on one side.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Kopama on one side, Sterling is also there.
Yeah. Mm.
Man, Chelsea is going to pour sand in somebody's food. Yeah. Because now they
Yeah.
started to get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I did be in this game. I did be in Badiashe was not in this game. It could have been
Mm.
different,
Could have
right?
been different. Yeah.
Levi Cowell is injured. Chilwell is coming back. He's not yet fit properly. He's
Mm.
not fit. He can't play 90 minutes here. But when Chilwell becomes Chilwell, he can run those channels.
Mm.
It means you don't need Badiashe playing left back.
Yeah.
Good.
That's true.
And Gusto
That's
is
true.
fit. Rich James is coming back soon.
Mm-hmm.
So as they come back, Lavia
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of them,
Yeah.
Man City meeting Chelsea towards the end of the season might not be good for them. Liverpool met Chelsea at the best time. This is the
Meet
time
them
they
now, address it, and let's
yeah,
move on.
meet Arsenal
Mm.
now and beat Arsenal. Arsenal are shaky.
Mm. Mm.
Arsenal
Mm.
are shaky. Just if in fact if Liverpool gets 3 points at Arsenal's house
Arsenal is out of the title race.
and
If we
win
beat
Man
Arsenal, that's the
and
end.
win Man City, the title is settled. Let's not bother.
Yeah. If we can win those two games, yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a proper like yes, we are really going for this title.
yeah.
But I mean, we would see because this season is actually a very tough one. Aston Villa is out of top four because Tottenham actually won their game
They tried. They came from behind.
against Brentford. It was very funny because like when was it Mope that scored and did the dart celebration and Madison was like, why will you do that? Like why will you do my celebration? But then at the end of the day,
This guy scored. Brendan Rogers.
um
It was his name.
um
Brendan Rogers scored and he did like this too.
he did it back to I know the person you're talking about. That is from Nottingham Forest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he scored and did the same celebration, and then obviously Madison almost scored, but then Richarlison scored, and they won 3-2. But yeah,
yeah.
I mean it's so funny. Postecoglou fell out of top four. He's back, and Son is not even back, but Madison is back. I think Tottenham will also get stronger. Obviously, I don't see them in the title race. I don't think I see them in that title race,
But
but
Kingsley, mark my word.
mm,
Mark my word. I'm telling you,
yeah,
today is January 31st. Arsenal
mm,
can finish fourth in this season.
it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. definitely
Okay.
possible. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to Football Kings. I mean, this was a very, very good episode. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on the
Yeah.
notifications bell,
Yeah.
and listen to our podcast. And yeah, thank you guys for
Yeah.
listening.
Thank you.